friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and updates from the football world. The League Cup semi-final is currently going on, and we already know that Chelsea are through to yet another final which will be played at Wembley. They had a commanding 3-0 aggregate win over Tottenham Hotspur, and I was eagerly awaiting the second semi-final between Liverpool and Arsenal after the previous leg of fixture was postponed as many Liverpool players were out due to COVID. And considering the game being played at Anfield, it was always going to be a very difficult task for Mikel Arteta's men to put up a fight and put up a spirited performance. And we already know that there are so many factors which we have to consider, like the players going for the AFCON and some players out due to COVID and injuries. And to be honest, both teams are having their set of issues, but it was all about how each coach sets up their team and wants to play proactive football to ultimately win the match. And I was really happy when I saw Mikel Arteta's lineup. I saw Granit Xhaka and Sambi Lokonga in midfield. Martin Odegaard was out and he played Alexander Lacazette in the kind of number 10 position where he can feed the likes of Nketiah, Saka and Gabriel Martinelli. And it was a very true performance by Arsenal as they weathered the storm in the initial 20 minutes. It was a lot of pressure by Liverpool. They were playing a very good squad, a very full strength team, apart from Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, of course, who are out for the AFCON. And the 24th minute just was a bizarre moment in the game. Once again, a man who has time in and time out committed mistakes for Arsenal Football Club, Granit Xhaka, concedes a very silly foul, which is deemed to be, the last man tackle. And it was like a karate kick which went straight into the face of Diogo Jota. It was a very silly foul to give away. And this is something that we are not seeing for the first time. To be honest, I am not surprised because Granit Xhaka has this, mistake in him. He always disappoints every Arsenal fan. And how many more chances should Arsenal Football Club give him? He has the audacity to, throw the captain's armband away and, slate the fans walking off the pitch in previous games before he took over the captaincy. And it was a very, disappointing thing for Granit Xhaka. He has cost Arsenal Football Club in each and every match, and once again, because of him, Arsenal had to suffer. And it was going to be a really monumental task for Arsenal to hold out a rampant Liverpool for over 70 minutes remaining in the match. And boy, oh boy, Arsenal did deliver. They were having a standard 5-3-1 formation. Mikel Arteta immediately was proactive with his substitutions. He brought on Callum Chambers and Rob Holding in the defensive line, and Eddie Nketiah had to be sacrificed as the striker. So if you consider Arsenal, they were playing in a standard 5-3-1 formation where Lacazette was doing really well in holding up the ball whenever Arsenal were looking to break. And Liverpool, to be honest, were really lackluster. They had Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold trying to create those chances with those vicious crosses, but nothing was clicking. Minamino, Diogo Jota, Roberto Firmino, and all the other midfielders you can call James Milner and Jordan Henderson. It was a very disappointing performance. They were not able to penetrate even once in the first half, and Aaron Ramsdale literally had nothing much to do. And it was a very, convincing display by Arsenal, even though they went down to 10 men. It was nil-nil at the break, and once the second half started, I was expecting some more pressure created by Liverpool. They would, bomb men forward and would create that extra bit of pressure where Arsenal are not able to, come out of their defensive area. And mind you, they were attacking the cop end, and we all know how cop end has been in the past, especially at Anfield. Whenever a team is, trying to survive and, just go past the very tough situation in the match, the cop end is one of the most difficult places where you can obviously defend your goal. And Arsenal pretty much weathered the storm. They were, winning those cheap fouls and frustrating Liverpool every time Arsenal were going for the break. And to be honest, Arsenal did create a few chances. Gabriel Martinelli, Kieran Tierney, and Bukayo Saka were bombing from the left and right, and it was Saka who got a very big chance. I think it was the 65th minute. It was a wonderful chance, a very good cross by Kieran Tierney, as control, but he unfortunately could not finish. But credit to Arsenal, they hung, and it was Ben White and Gabriel did a fantastic job in the defensive line, and you know Jurgen Klopp was not able to create any kind of opening. Whatever tactic he tried to use, it was thwarted by Arsenal, and Mikel Arteta's men were really, really resilient. What we have seen of Arsenal in the recent matches is that kind of defensive resilience, barring that really shambolic performance against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. And to be honest, Mikel Arteta's team were really happy coming away with a stalemate, a nil-nil draw, and this ties up the second leg really well when the teams play at the Emirates Stadium. And we have to remember that Granit Xhaka getting the red card means that he cannot play for Arsenal in the North London derby in the weekend. And this is going to be a huge blow for Mikel Arteta because we already know that Thomas Partey is out with AFCON. He does not have Ainsley Maitland-Niles because of his brilliant move to Roma, which literally does not make sense. And Sambi Lokonga is the only one because even Mohamed Elneny is playing for Egypt in the AFCON. So who will partner Sambi Lokonga? It's a very big call which Mikel Arteta has to take, but the players gave their everything. That is what I expect from Arsenal Football Club. They have to play for the badge, and I am sure when such kind of resilience and cohesiveness is there in a team, that means only one thing. They are playing for the manager, and Mikel Arteta has got something right, which shows that Arsenal are on their way back to the top of English football. Well, I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying that because there are a lot of things which they still need to work on, but there are a lot of good opportunities which they can capitalize on, and from the position where they were in the beginning of the season to where they are now, it is a true testament to their character and the desire to fight for the badge. And I'm really proud to be a Gooner because definitely all Arsenal fans, I'm sure, must be buzzing right now with an optimism, with a sense of hope that yes, they can do the job over Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium and make it through to Wembley in the final where they will be facing Chelsea. So let's hope for the best. Guys, please put in your thoughts about Arsenal's performance, a very resolute display. Who was your man of the match? According to me, it was Ben White because he was, commanding the back line. And in the second half, especially, he was a real colossus presence for Arsenal. So please put in your thoughts and let's see what happens in the second leg in 1 week's time. And for regular updates from the world of football, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until next time, stay safe and take care.